Hello there, this is DBT, and these are the rooms. And alright, let's continue playing some more Asphalt 8. And today, we're gonna go over a bunch of different topics. Amongst them, we're gonna talk about the current and basically ending Carhunt. How good is the car? We're also gonna talk about the end of Ghost Season, what happened with the treasure rush for the Deus Vayene, and what is the next one, and also the announcement of the 12-hour live stream. But first and foremost, happy holidays, everybody. That's right, this is being recorded and released on December the 24th. So this means it's gonna be like Christmas Eve or whatever. Maybe for some of you it's already the 25th, who knows. But still, happy holidays, everybody. Whether you celebrate Christmas or whatever it is that you celebrate, if you celebrate anything, well, I hope you have a good time with your family, with your loved ones. For me, this is a very special one because it's the first one that it's kind of different in, like, I don't know, like in 10 years or something like that. So it's interesting, it's good, changes, you know how this whole thing goes. But yes, happy holidays, everybody, and don't worry because even on the 25th, I'll still come back with another video and we're gonna be doing something else. But anyway, let's talk about the current Carhunt with the Renault RS01. Oh boy, what a beautiful car. Now, I already did a whole review of the Carhunt. Link should be appearing in the top right. I talked about what is good about the current Carhunts, what is not so good compared to the last one. But still, now I want to focus on the car itself because this is one of the cars that, man, I like so much, and now I'm gonna drive it. But actually it's gonna be a twofer because I'm gonna be driving this in Ghost Season. That's right, because Ghost Season is still going for me, also known as Unlimited Season. And we're gonna do some races with this car, not with this, but with the Renault. There you go, car selected and boosters activated. So yeah, it's gonna be a twofer because I'm gonna be driving and talking about this car, but also talking about the end of Ghost Season. I'm currently in position 15 somehow, but hey, it's fun. Let's hope that there's players to play with. So as I was saying, about the actual car for the Carhunt, man, I am a little bit conflicted because I love this car so much. I've always wanted to have this car, but for the longest time, it was impossible for me to acquire it in any way that wasn't paying 20,000 tokens. From time to time, it would go on sale for 10,000 tokens, but, you know, I didn't have the tokens for it. And even if I did, I was always worried this car was going to be rebalanced at some other point and maybe removed from Class D, from Class S and be put into Class C, Class D, who knows. Fortunately, that didn't seem to be the case, and it seems that this car is going to stay here. I was told that this car had been already rebalanced well, not a long time ago, but some time ago before all of the rebalances of the last couple years happened. So yeah, hopefully the car is gonna stay here. And by the way, I hope you appreciate the fact that I brought it in green with the red accents because it's Christmassy stuff. Oh yeah, baby. But anyway, so, oh no, I missed the jump. Oh man, I didn't go for a high enough jump. Oh well. So yeah, I wanted this car for a very, very long time, but I could never acquire it, like I mentioned, in any other way that wasn't tokens. And even I was willing to, I don't know, pay a little bit in order to get the car, but I could never really get it. Eventually the crazy currency sales started happening where, you know, they sell a, oh god, I'm fine, this is fine, this is fine, I'm perfectly fine, this is calculated. So I could never get the car, and eventually I decided to use one of my precious hoarded master keys to get the car because GameLove would never put this car out in any other way. I was hoping that it was gonna be on sale on the multiplayer store because it's not a car of a high rank, and even then it still never happened. So that was sad moments for me, and I got a 3rd place out of 4 people, so I beat an absolute unboosted, but it's an absolute, so I still take that as a W, I guess. I don't know. So anyway, once I saw that the cars in the multiplayer store were looping, you know, that a whole cycle had happened and the car was not being sold over there, that's when I realized, yeah, this car is not in this lineup, so I'm gonna have to get it in a different way. I didn't want to spend the tokens, so like I mentioned, I went for the master key situation. So I got the car. Eventually I even ultimate upgraded it because I knew that GameLove was never gonna make this car available unless I bought it. And just like I thought it was gonna happen, the moment I bought it, well, not the moment because this was what, like a couple of months ago, but now the car is on a Carhunt. And not only that, a Carhunt where you can get the car straight up for free. And I hope that if you have been playing the Carhunt, you've been able to unlock it. Getting to tier 15 to unlock it is not impossible so long as you do all the tasks and you get all the daily coins, but whatever. The point is that good situation for me, huh? I spent a master key and then GameLove makes the car available for free. It's fine, whatever. But now let's focus on the car itself because, oh boy, it is a beauty, but how does it perform? Well, let me tell you that... Can I win this race? Am I in first place? I'm in first place. Let's go, baby! I mean, oh, that went all right. A Batista, there's the Absolute, Faraday, and an Agera RS. Oh, that was good. Oh yeah. So like I mentioned, this car apparently got rebalanced not too long ago, but not in the last batch of rebalances, you know, where they have been putting cars into the brackets and all that. No. At some of the point it got rebalanced, and that also means that because it's already in a pretty decent, I don't know why I was gonna move to the side, I forget that this is good season. Because it's not a very recent rebalance, it means that it does have a little bit of the old balance. Now that's not to say that this car is so good, it's a straight up terrible, but it definitely, I would say it's a bit of an underperformer. I don't think that you should get this car because it's going to be the best Class S cars that you're ever going to get. No, I honestly don't think that's the case. You know that I don't do proper review of cars and telling you like, oh yeah, this stat is absolutely amazing because it is 0.05% better than... No. I don't go like that. I just tell you very subjectively. But with my very subjective experience, this is a car that doesn't excel at anything. Oh my god, it's SCAD. Now that's not a problem with the car, it's this track. A bunch of cars tend to skate over there, but anyway, I wouldn't say that this car is amazing at anything. Definitely the acceleration is not there. The top speed, well, it's always very average in terms of most of the cars go about as fast as all the other ones. So I don't think there's a lot to talk about in terms of the performance of this car. So all I want to say is that if you want to get this car in the Carhunt, or if you manage to acquire it, if you decide to upgrade it, you should decide to upgrade it, understanding that this car is not going to be the best thing out there. But hey, if you're like me and you just like the car and want to have it upgraded and drive it for fun, then go right ahead. This time I did get defeated by the Faraday, Carhunt, and the Batista, but I did beat a Cyan, 2-Check, Ferrari FXXK, and another Agera RS. Lovely. And like I mentioned, I decided to make this a twofer in terms of also doing Go Season with the car. Because, like I mentioned, the acceleration of this car is not amazing, and as I mentioned also in the video where I was talking about Go Season, this is precisely the game mode where I think you can really just go crazy and bring in cars that maybe don't have the best acceleration, but still get a half decent result. Because, well, if there's no knockdowns, then there's no problem. You don't get knocked down at the start of the race and you still have a decent opportunity to make a comeback during the rest of the race. Now, the fact that it doesn't have the best acceleration, oh my... I'm fine. The not great acceleration also means that if you lose your, oh god, if you lose your speed or whatever, well, you might have a little bit of a problem to getting back to it really quickly. But hey, so long as you drive half decent, you should be alright. And that is why I've been enjoying a lot the Ghost Season, because you get sometimes, for the most part, it tends to be a lot about skill. And I'm not trying to say that in a way that, oh my god, I'm gonna show off my skills, because you know that I'm a very mid player. But then you get a lot of people who will, oh god, I'm fine. A lot of people that rely on knocking down players in order to get decent results, and guess what? Those are the people who don't like this game mode. And in a way that makes it so much more chill, but still a lot of fun. But anyway, fourth place, I got beaten by everybody. It's fine, whatever. This was intended, alright? I wanted this to happen. So my overall experience in this season has been really good in terms of the gameplay itself, although it does have a bit of a problem where it gets difficult to get into matches. Not that there's nobody playing, but you can tell that there's definitely not a ton of people playing this. And I don't know if that is a result of people not enjoying this game mode as much, or maybe it just has to do with the fact that the player base got split when it comes to this season. Because remember, GameLoft did mention that they were doing some tests, and some people got regular Master Season, some people got the Unlimited Season with full ghosting, and other people got ghosting at the very start of the race. So that means that when it comes to this season, for multiplayer, the player base got split very, very massively. Maybe that's why there's not so many people playing over here. Because, like I said, I know that some people did not like this because they say, oh my god, it takes away all of the fun of the game with crashing and knocking down other people and all of that. I still heavily disagree with that, but hey, to each their own. So I really don't know what is the situation there. I wish GameLoft could tell us like, hey, this is how the player base got split, like 50% on this, 25% on that, and so on. Oh, is the AI gonna get stuck there? No? Okay, it got out of there. Lovely. Alright, I got beaten by a Faraday, but I did defeat another Faraday, and a 2-check. That other Faraday didn't have tuning kit. Why do people continue bringing the Faraday? The Faraday already does great in regular season. Bring different cars, people. Cars with bad acceleration and maybe get some decent results. I love to see variety. It's annoying to see the same car over and over. So overall, I really don't know then if the reduced amount of players here has to do again with the split of the player base or simply with people not enjoying it as much. I don't know. I hope it's the former rather than the latter, but I guess we'll figure it out. And I wanted to make this video during the last day of Ghost season also, because I don't know what's gonna happen once this season ends. Is Gameloft gonna continue doing their test? Are they gonna unify the player base? I hope that their test was, you know, just to see that in a technical aspect things work, which seems that they do. And now they are going to merge the player base again, whether it is in regular Master Season or full Ghost Season or whatever it is. Because I would like to see the general interest. Oh, look at that, an Apollo IE, beautiful. The general interest of the community on this once the entire community is on it. But hey, who knows? Like I said, I have been enjoying this quite a lot. I love bringing weird cars that normally I wouldn't bring if what I'm looking is results. I mean, to be fair, even in regular season, whenever I'm already on Elite is when I start messing around with other cars, simply because, like I said, I like variety. Oh, RIP that Apollo IE. I saw it crashing on the minimap. Alright, first place, let's go. And what did I bid? Oh, look at, oh, I respect you people. Musler Super GT, the Apollo Intense Emociones, and absolutely okay. But these two guys bringing the weird cars, I love to see that. See, that's what I'm saying. It's the perfect season to bring weird cars and still get half decent results. So if you had this multiplayer season, whether you had the full ghost or the ghosting at the start, why don't you let me know in the comments what has been your experience in terms of the player base, how many people are playing it, and what is your own feeling about it? Are you liking it, not liking it? Why not? Why yes? So let me know. But yeah, like I said, it's been generally speaking, a very positive experience for me. Cause just look at that. I could just go on a straight line with Afro, not fearing that I was gonna get knocked down. Yeah, people out accelerate. Oh God! All right, Jesus Christ. I was gonna say people are out accelerating. Oh Jesus. People out accelerated me, but I'm still catching up simply because driving okay. And then I proceed to hit a wall, and my point makes no sense. And then I completely crash and wreck. Yeah, so much for skill, right? But anyway, yeah, I've been enjoying this quite a bit, so I don't know, what can I say? I've been very outspoken on how much I dislike knockdowns in general, but I understand that it's a core mechanic in the game. What I dislike is the knockdowns in particular at the start of the race because of the crazy acceleration, which is such an absolute BS situation, because then cars that have great acceleration not only can out-accelerate other racers and get ahead right away, but also the knockdowns. Oh man, knockdowns at the start of the race, such a BS thing. So even if Gameloft doesn't bring full ghost season often, I do hope that they keep the ghosting at the start of the race for all multiplayer, not only for special seasons, for all multiplayer, ghosting for the first 10 seconds, and then yeah, sure, let's proceed again with the collisions and whatnot. I got defeated by everything, but I'm gonna blame that on myself, right? I'll take responsibility for it. And I promised you that we were gonna talk about the 12-hour live stream, so let's do just that. First of all, again, thanks to everybody that has subscribed to the channel. I really appreciate that. 10,000 subscribers. Really, I didn't think we were gonna get to that milestone, much less within this year. But here we are, so lovely. I'm gonna keep my promise and do the 12-hour live stream. And on top of that, it's gonna have camera. Maybe not during the entire 12 hours, but during some good chunks of the stream, there's gonna be a camera. So if you don't know what DVT looks like, then be prepared for the reveal of DVT's old face. But yes, now when is this stream gonna happen? Next week. By the time this video is being released, it's being released on, like I mentioned, Saturday, the 20th, no, excuse me. Oh, Jesus. I love when I can do a bunch of barrel rolls there. Now, on Sunday, the 24th, and the stream is gonna oh my God. The stream is gonna happen next Saturday. That's gonna be on December the 30th. And it's gonna start at 9 a.m. 9 a.m. my own time, which is GMT minus 6. I don't know. I will make also a community post later on with the specifics as to the time zones, when is it gonna start and all of that, so that you know. But just so that you have an idea, the stream will be starting basically 3 hours earlier than multiplayer events normally start. For me, multiplayer starts at noon, so I'm gonna be starting the 12 hours live streams at 9 a.m. my time. Now I got defeated by a Terzo Millennium and a Jesco Absolute, but I did beat at the Vel 16, lovely. I gave her RS, and a Centenario, though some of those weren't triple boosted, fine, whatever. It's still a W, I guess? Actually, you know what? Let me finish this race and then I'll show you specifically the time zones, because I just figured out that I can do it on a website, so that it's a little bit more clear. But yeah, it's gonna be basically, like I said, the 3 hours before or the 3 hours earlier than what normally multiplayer events happen. And it's gonna be 12 hours. Now, again, it's not gonna be 12 hours of Asphalt Date. That's just not doable because I would go absolutely mad. I love the game, but I cannot play the exact same thing for 12 hours in a row. So there's gonna be a decent variety of games, of racing games. There's gonna be some Asphalt 8, Asphalt 9, Forza Horizon, some The Crew Motorface, maybe even some Hot Wheels, we'll see. And there will actually be a schedule for which games are gonna be played, so that you know, you will be able to tell, oh, okay, so he's playing this now in this amount of time, he's gonna start playing this other thing, and so on and so forth. So and that's basically how I did it last time that I did the 12 hours live stream, which was a year ago when I reached the 5,000 subscriber milestone, so that's kind of dope. But yeah, that is kind of the plan, and man, I'm really excited. I'm gonna have to prepare a lot of snacks, some foods, maybe some energy drink, because I want to make sure that I have energy throughout the entire stream. And fortunately, it seems that I'm getting better with my cough. It still happens, but you know, so far so good. First place, baby! Lovely stuff. And I beat a Batista MP431 and a Centenario. All right, you know what? That sounds good to me. Oh, lovely websites. Look at that. Perfect. Now you can see different time zones. Mexico City, again, my own time at 9 a.m. And over here you can see another bunch of cities that I just picked, because I thought that would be a good way of understanding. So now you know when this is going to happen. But again, like I mentioned, I'm going to make a full-on community post with this information so that people know when this is going to start. 12 hours, people. 12 hours worth of racing. So, like I said, snacks are gonna be important, and actually there's gonna definitely be, during those 12 hours, some maybe some video watching or something while I eat something, because I'm gonna need to actually properly eat at some point during the stream, alright? So just FYI. But man, that's gonna be dope. Like I said, it's gonna be camera, so if you don't know what DBT looks like, nah, that's gonna be your opportunity. But alright, that does it for the 12-hour stream announcement, and now I just want to quickly talk about the Treasure Rush and what happened for me with the Deus Vayan Treasure Rush. I actually am kind of annoyed. I was never aiming to get that car. I don't care for the Deus Vayan. Someone told me not too long ago in the comments like, oh, you should have gone for the Deus Vayan whenever you had the opportunity instead of going for the Storado, because the Deus Vayan is this and it's such a good car, and currently this and blah blah blah. And I'm like, I don't care. I don't like the car. I like Lambos. I'm gonna go for Lambos. I don't care for the Deus Vayan. To me, it's a boring looking car, so that's fine. So either way, the point is that now that the Treasure Rush for the Deus Vayan has been, or rather, it already ended, I wasn't going for the car, but I was actually going for the super rounds, because I wanted to see if I could get to the 5,000 points to get 10 direct upgrades of Class S. And holy moly, I was really close. I was off by like 100 points or something, but I was not able to get the 10 direct upgrades. And other than that, nothing else interesting happened. I got a ton of direction reversals. I did get like 27 direct upgrades in general of different classes with all of the free-to-play dices, because I didn't get any special dices for being a content creator this time. Whatever, it's fine. So I did not unlock the car, and you know what? I don't even care. All I wanted was the Class S direct upgrades. I didn't get them, but it's fine. I got defeated by picking up the Deus Vayan, Jesco Absolute, Terzo Millennium, and I did beat a Cian, and a Faraday. Everyone else wasn't boosted, or yeah, basically unboosted. I was trying to pull up the picture so that you would see how many points I have, and I actually have it kind of ready, but I'll show it to you in a second. But yeah, so what is the next Treasure Rush? Well, no worries, because we know they actually, Gameloft announced that in the patch notes. The next Treasure Rush is gonna be for the SSC Tuatara, you know, a car that recently got made into an 1860 Ultimate car. It was already Ultimate, but it was in Class A, if I remember correctly. Now it's in Class S. Now, is that an amazing car? From what I understand, no. I don't know because I don't own the car, and I would be interested in unlocking the car, but let me tell you, I'm definitely not going to be whaling for that car. I don't care enough for it. The whaling, it's saved exclusively for cars that I really want, and recently I whaled too much in this game. I don't need to do that again, so I'm gonna save my money for a little longer. But yeah, the SC2 Atara is gonna be out there. Hopefully it's not gonna be incredibly difficult to acquire, but considering that it's an ultimate car of class S, even if it's not an amazing one, I don't imagine that it's gonna be super easy to acquire it, but we'll see. Alright, got defeated by the Vaillant Urso Millennia, but I did beat Asian. Okay, that's something. Check this out. This is how much the game hated me. This is my screenshot of what happened. I already spent all of my dice and whatnot. Just look at this. 80 points away from getting to the direct upgrades. 80 points away. And I'm almost sure that the game does that on purpose so that you're tempted to buy some additional dices and hopefully be able to unlock it. I wasn't that invested. I wasn't going to spend additional money on this because, like I said, that is just, at that point, it's straight up gambling. So I'm not too much into that. But anyway, I know that this video is a little bit all over the place with different topics and me rambling about stuff and whatnot, but I just wanted to make a different video, a bit more chill, you know, just having some fun in a multiplayer mode that I really like, with a card that I really like, in colors that are somewhat topical, because red, green, Christmas, you know, all of that stuff. But yeah, so, by the way, if you want to get a heart and a pin in this video, you need to leave me the key phrase, which for today, it's going to be DBT. I will be ready for the 12-hour live stream. I will be there. First person to post that will get the heart, the pin. Anybody else that posted afterwards only get a heart because I can only do one pin. But yeah, there you go. So again, it's gonna get really fun with the 12-hour live streams. I hope that you will be able to drop by at some point. I know that obviously people won't be able to watch the entire thing, but the whole point is precisely that 12-hour stream means that there's gonna be at least at some point, even if you're sleeping during the stream, there's gonna be some point at which you will be awake and you will be able to drop by and at least say hi. Or so I hope. So yes, I want to see you there, people. And again, camera so that you can get the DBT face reveal that is totally completely secret, and I have never ever revealed it except for all those times that I used to stream on Twitch and you know whatever. It's fine. But alright, that is gonna do it for this video. If you enjoyed it, you know what to do. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Again, we already got 10,000 subscribers, but hey, the more the merrier. So we'll see if maybe we can get at some point at 15,000. Who knows? Let's try to keep growing this channel. But that's all. Thank you very much for watching. Have happy holidays with your family, your loved ones, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care, everybody, and stay safe. Bye-bye.